to talk, kicking little bubbles. I actually want y'all opinion, because y'all would get mad at me. You don't know what go on behind people closed doors. I don't even think they know what go on behind their damn closed doors, to be honest. And I ain't got my eyelashes on, yo. So if my eyes look bold, it's because they are. I take my eyelashes off. I can come in here looking like Fire Marshal Bill, like half my eyelashes got burnt off because I ripped them off, rubbing my eyes in my sleep. See, when you're old, your eyes itch sometimes at night. So just forgive me for a minute. Let's talk about Judge Mathis. Greg, come here, Greg. I think we can call him Greg now. I don't think we don't have to address him as Judge Mathis no more. He Greg. Because he acting like Pookie and Ray Ray. Judge Mathis, I'm so disappointed in you. I am so disappointed in Judge Mathis. Do you know I argue with people about you, Judge Mathis? I took off for you, brother. I said, not Greg. Greg didn't do nothing. I think she got a little keep the oil somewhere. I still believe she got to keep the oil somewhere now. Come on. But they showed a video of Greg Mathis walking through the airport. Did y'all see it? Come on in, y'all. Make sure y'all push them buttons when y'all come on in. Make sure you share, like, and push the thumbs up. Give your girl some love. Show me some love. Judge Mathis is walking through the airport. Now, y'all tell me, am I tripping? TMZ walked up to him. How do TMZ know when people going somewhere? Do they just look at the database and be like, yeah, Judge Mathis flying, let's get up there? How they be knowing who at the damn airport? I need that job. Just all you do is get there and just look up people and find out what people doing and run up to them with a microphone. That's kind of dangerous, though. You would have thought that Judge Mathis, y'all know his mouth. Y'all know how he always somebody sound like a crackhead. Him and Judge Joe Brown. I was calling somebody a crackhead. Always getting smart. You would think that TMZ wouldn't have been able to walk up to Judge Mathis and say anything without him snapping. No, that ain't what he did. He started explaining. And when you start explaining your personal business to strangers, to me, that's a sign of guilt. Because if you not guilty, you ain't explaining shit. You gonna tell people, I ain't got to explain shit to you. This me and my wife business. Judge Mathis sat there and was giving information. Nobody even asked him. They just said, how you doing, Judge? I ain't cheat. Did somebody say, I ain't mess with no young girls. And it ain't no babies nowhere. They're looking like, did we even ask you that, Judge Mathis? I kid you not, he just volunteered this information. Nobody said, Judge Mathis, did you mess with a little girl? They didn't mention that. Actually, I don't even think they knew about a little girl. I didn't know about a little girl. Did y'all know about a little girl? They saying, Judge Mathis said out of his own mouth, it's a lie that he touched a young girl. Who said that? So now I'm starting to believe his wife know a lot of shit that she ain't telling us. I'm starting to believe she finally said, you know what? The straw that broke the camel back is when your ass didn't come home for 3 weeks. This brother didn't come home for 3 weeks. Who gonna stay married? That man stay gone 3 weeks. I can see if you're on the road, he touring, you a New Edition or some shit. You part of the Temptations. Judge Mathis ain't wrote no song, ain't did not 1 2-step. Why you gone for 3 weeks, Judge? This is what I understand. Where were you at for 3 weeks? And you know what he said? He said, yeah, I got to get my wife back. I promised to spend some time with her. I picked up another show. I'm out with the boys. I'm going to the games. Going 3 weeks with the fellas. I'm like, What'd you just say? You gone 3 weeks with the fellas. Didn't I tell y'all better start making sure that your man ain't down low. Men ain't supposed to be together for 3 weeks. What the hell could you and your boys be doing for 3 weeks? Won't you get tired of a hard leg after a couple days? So either you and your boys out on some freaky deaky shit chasing some behind, or y'all doing each other. It's one or the other. I'm just being real. People don't like my realness, but there's no way my man could come home after 3 weeks. I was with my friends for 3 weeks, and we was going to basketball games. Mm-mm. But, okay, y'all probably went to some games. What y'all do after the game? What you was eating? Who you had dinner with? You mean you and your boys hung out every day for 21 days with no women involved? Or did y'all go on the island and it was just y'all butt naked? I mean, what was it? And I'm not being funny. The times we're living in right now in 2024, you have to be like, you got to have your antennas up. The ones you don't think would do some shit with their friends are the ones doing shit with their friends. Even females. All them girl trips ain't just girl trips, fellas. Some of them women liking their friends, if you know what I mean. The world we live in now, y'all, is so horrible that you can't even let your kids spend a night no more, have little girl sleepovers, little boy sleepovers, because the world has opened the gates and said it's a free-for-all. It's one big freak-off. You got to go in every 5 minutes, make sure your kids ain't touching each other. I'm just being real. It ain't like it used to be. Your friends in there, y'all playing dial. See, I used to have New Edition sleepovers. Me and my friends would have New Edition slumber parties. We go get all the snacks, put on our pajamas, and we would cut on the TV. We would watch every video. We knew every dance step. We playing New Edition till we just fall out. So my mother didn't have to worry about what we was doing. She knew we was downstairs dancing off New Edition. But now, if you hear somebody and you don't hear nothing, you got to run and kick doors in. What y'all in here doing? Because they made it so normal. It's so normal. Even the ones that weren't even born like that, because I know a lot of y'all say y'all was born like that. The ones that weren't even born like that, they want to be like that now because they're curious. What's the hype? They said it's okay to like who I want to like. So I can't get no boyfriend. I'm just going to go and like my best friend. We're just going to like each other till we find a boyfriend. Because if you notice, a lot of girls, they flip-flop. 1 minute they're a thug, next minute they Nicki Minaj. What you want to be? That's confusion. God don't deal in confusion. Go lay on somebody's sofa, girl, and get your ass some help to figure out what you need to be doing. But yes, Judge Mathis said he was gone 3 damn weeks. And I tell y'all, out the blue, ain't that guilt, y'all? Somebody said, how you doing, Judge? I ain't sleep with no little girl. Huh? What's that called? Tourette's, when you just jumping. What's wrong with you? It ain't no baby nowhere. Wendy Williams lied on me. What the hell are you talking about? He sat there with TMZ and started explaining everything. When y'all know Greg Mathis to be explaining shit? Now just think, if you walk up on a brother, know he ain't did nothing but work, and his wife just broadcast she finna leave him on national TV, how you think a brother will respond? How you doing, Judge? Get the F out my face before I knock all y'all out. Get out my business. This is between me and my wife. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Why everybody all up in my shit? That's what a normal person would do. But a guilty person, they gotta explain shit. What happened was, and I just believe Linda said, you know what? I'm tired. I didn't give you ample opportunity. Wendy Williams was all over TV. I don't believe Wendy Williams made up that story. I just don't. Somebody told Wendy Williams that Judge Mathis had a baby out there. I don't think she just pulled that out of a hat. She said stuff about Diddy, and look at it. Steve Harvey, look, everything Wendy Williams was talking about, like Cat Williams. They got the same last name. Ain't that something? It's coming to be true. So, Judge Mathis, you made me look stupid, sir. I really had high hopes, and I pray that you make it right. But right after, did y'all know this? Right after he apologized and said, baby, I'm going to try to work it out, because they still in the same house. I'm going to try to make it right. His ass left 2 days later and stay gone again. Now, either he's smoking crack, or he licking some crack, or he giving up some crack. It's one or the other, Judge Mathis. You don't apologize to your wife and she just filed for divorce and your ass leave again. Then he was looking like he ain't had no bath. He's sweating all down, his head nappy, look like sheep shit in shadow water. I said, what is wrong with Judge Mathis? He don't even look right. Yeah, like I said, he's smoking crack, he licking crack, or he giving up some crack. It's one or the other. Because you don't apologize, baby, I'm sorry. And she wake up, me and my baby go work it out. Greg, that Emma left again. Sound like a crackhead move to me. And you ain't hear from me. Something ain't right, y'all. I don't know what Greg is doing, but Greg is not clean in the water, sir. Something ain't right. And you don't hang with some hard legs for 3 weeks. You don't. Come here. You don't leave your wife to go be with some hard legs for 3 weeks. Where they do that at? She's never invited on the trips. It sounds like a Diddy party to me. Because you know the power bottom couldn't take his wife to the party. Why First Lady can't come, Power? What you finna be doing? You finna throw it back again? Because you know that's the rumor, you throw it back. Dwayne Wade at the party. LeBron James, I'm just praying LeBron, Lord, when the shit hit the fan, LeBron, don't be up in there with a sticky booty. I promise, LeBron, I'm not going to look at you the same. Because you said Diddy throw the best party in Hollywood. It's starting to all come together now, y'all. It's doing like this. It's all mixing together. It's starting to make sense. And like, so, was all y'all at Diddy party? Denzel is kind of making me say, too. Because you know what Denzel said? You got to leave 30 minutes before the devil get there. But the devil come at 11 o'clock. Denzel, why are you at a party that you got to leave 30 minutes before the devil arrives? Should you even be at that party? And you keep going to the party, Denzel. Oh, I leave before midnight. Well, what you doing before midnight? Drinking a little sugar gave a piss. What you up in there doing at a party that you got to get out of there before the devil show up? Diddy is the devil. He's the host. All these people crazy. Now it makes sense. How do you become a famous judge on TV? What kind of qualifications you have to be a famous judge? You got to be a power bottle? You got to throw it back? You got to be able to catch an apple with your mouth? I mean, what kind of qualifications you have to be a famous judge? Who ever heard of a famous judge? Damn, United States, we kind of crazy. The judges all on TV, they famous now. All the people come before him, and have y'all noticed when Judge Mathis got women up there and they saying, she used to be a stripper, and then she sent my husband some pictures. What did Greg do? Let me see the pictures. We don't know what this arm doing under the counter. Let me see the pictures. And all of a sudden you see his shoulder doing it. What is you doing under there, Judge? Are you naked under that robe? Because you sure like to look at these pictures. He always want to see the pictures. Glasses gonna tip his nose. I'm like, yeah, Judge Mathis, you know he was a thug in the streets of Detroit. The brother was out there, he was banging. That thug still comes out of him sometimes. But I'm just disappointed because I didn't know that. He said it himself. Judge Mathis, who is this young girl you denying that we didn't even know about? How old was she? And where is this baby that we don't know about? Where the baby at? Where is the baby mama? She need to come on out and let us know what's going on. I know people saying it ain't your business. Yes, it is. His ass on national TV, sending people to jail and taking people money and shit, whatever he doing. He made his life public. I hope they work it out, but Linda, don't be no fool. Do not be like grandmama. I'm just being real. I know people that you ain't talking about my grandmama. I'm talking about anybody grandmama that just stood by Papa Jimmy and knowing he had babies all over the city. Don't be grandmama. See, grandmama could have got the money that you about to get, and she could have been going about her business, but she thought about them 14 babies she had about Papa Jimmy. Every time he came back, he planted a seed and left again. My grandmother had 14 babies by the same man. And every time my granddaddy came back, she got pregnant and he left again. She got pregnant and he left again. But one thing about my grandpa, he didn't make no outside kids. He was smart enough not to do that to my granny. But Papa was a rolling stone. And you know why men cheat, y'all? I'm going to be real. Do y'all know why men cheat? Ladies, for y'all, the ones that say men ain't shit. Oh, Judge Mathis ain't shit. And people tired of it. You know why he cheat? Because it's a woman there allowing him to cheat. It's a woman saying, come on over here. I don't care about your wife and kids. But, let me rephrase that. Sometimes it's a man. I see more men turning men out than women turning men out. And then the men pretend they didn't know. I didn't know. You didn't know when you reached around. What the old people say? You reached around and you didn't feel no split. What did you feel? When you felt something jiggling in your hands, feel like a little balls. You didn't know what that was. I didn't know. Get the hell out of here, man. Y'all better start checking these, man. It seems like, you know what, I'm going to start selling lie detector tests. Just you can buy a home lie detector test. Make your man take this. And nowadays, you got to tell the brother, listen, I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to hurt your feelings or nothing. I ain't trying to call you something that you not. But I need the whistle test before we go on. What's the whistle test? I need you to bend down and cough. Butt naked. Bend over and cough. If it whistle, I can't mess with you. That means something been up in there. Nope. Bend over and cough, brother. We ain't talking. I ain't putting my finger up in there. I just want you to bend over and cough. And if it whistle or something shoot out, you got to get your shit and go. Because something ain't right. Your ass ain't supposed to be whistling like that. I'm just being real. And if a brother asking you to play with toys and shit, I know some girls like this. He asked me to do this with a toy. It ain't G because I'm a woman. Girl, ain't no man asking you to put nothing up in there just because they playing. He like that feeling. Like some of them, like they salads tossed. Always a lot of nerves back there. How you know that? I didn't even know I had nerves back there. How the hell you know about your nerves back there? And don't that kind of feel weird? Dwayne Wade, you 7'10" and your feet reaching all behind the headboard and your booty wet. Gabrielle said she licks his butt. She bluntly said, I lick my husband's butt. Why? What? Do you wax it too, Gab? Why? It is your turnaround. I think he's suspect. You think? Do you think? Y'all know how tall Dwayne Wade is. Could you imagine his legs behind his head? Just nasty. I'm just being. Ooh. Anyway, Judge Mathis, it's gonna come out. Everything that's done in the dark comes to the light. That's why we know this much. It's been 39 years. We ain't know nothing. Then all of a sudden, Cat Williams came out on the Shannon Sharp show, and everything coming out. Everything coming out. He said this year, the year of exposure. He meant that. Who would have thought Judge Mathis' wife Linda say, you know what? I'm ready, Cat. I'm ready to tell the truth. He been gone 3 weeks with men. Judge Mathis said this out of his own mouth. That's why I'm not saying allegedly. He said he was gone 3 weeks with his buddies. To the games. Hanging out, traveling. Who just leave their wife and don't come home for 3 weeks? I thought she was mad because he was working too much, which he has been working. But it seemed like he got a lot of spare time that he hang out with his buddies. So now the narrative changed. The game changed now, brother. I thought you was too busy working. No, you playing. All that Magic City and shit. You know what I'm saying? Taking time to go to Diddy parties allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know. You got enough time to go out of town for 3 weeks with your buddies. And didn't even call home and say, babe, meet me in Dubai. Or baby, me and my boys in Vegas. She probably didn't even know where he was. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander, Linda. Miss Linda, you know what you got to do. I sound like Stony, not Stony. What's her name? Set it off, Queen Latifah, and set it off. When she looked at TT, you know what you gotta do, TT. I'm talking to you, TT. You better. I hope you work it out. But I believe this lady then went already to ministers. I believe they went to counseling. I believe they went through prayer. I believe they went to the kids. I believe she did everything she was supposed to do and said, you know what? Now is the time. I'm tired. Greg, I'm done. People don't just put it on the public, they get a divorce until they did everything they thought they supposed to do first. And she seemed like an intelligent woman that did everything A, B, C, D, and C. Okay, time to go. Time to go. I didn't do it. No. I didn't give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm out of here. Cleo, that's her name. You know what she said to TT. You know what you got to do. And sometimes we'll say that to our sisters. Our sisters, because I was a dummy. Our sisters be so dumb that they be sitting there, duh. We got to grab them up like, get over here. Come here. You know what you got to do. Don't go talking about everybody in the church and at the club and she's stupid. Y'all go get her. Go get her. Put her crown back on her head and say, come here, your crown is tilted. Let me fix it for you. That's what sisters do. Let me fix your crown, girl, because you got it a little tilted. You got it a little crooked. It's squeezing your brain. Sometimes you just got to help your sisters out. You just slap them a couple times. Because some of them they just get digmatized. But Linda probably said, hold up. Greg, I've been dealing with this penis 40 years, brother. About 45, because we didn't get married right away. Do you know how much work I done put in to make the thing act right? I done blew it. It been hanging and swinging. You know, got gray shit on it. It ain't doing nothing. I done talked to it. I done prayed on it. And sometimes I just act like I was having sex. It was in between my legs, the crease of my legs. You thought we was doing something. We weren't even doing nothing. I didn't put some work with you. So I know she wondering, where the hell you sticking this thing? Because if they can get some action out of it, she a good bitch. She good. So Linda probably was like, there's too many Quinta oils out here. I ain't got time for this, Greg. Give me my $40,000 a month. Let me go find Quinta oil and a drop top. I ain't got time for this shit. She about sick of that shit. The Viagra don't work no more. Ain't nothing working. It's too much work. She said, I'm 62 years old. My hip is bad. I ain't got time for that shit. No. So she gone. Greg. Let's talk about Steve Harvey. Oh, Steven. Steven is another one that can't let shit go. When was that Cat Williams talked about Steven on the Shannon Sharp show? Wasn't that back in February, y'all? Was that 7 months ago? Who's still mad about a fight from 7 months ago? Shouldn't you have moved on by now? You know the only reason you mad because somebody told the truth about your ass. See, the truth hurt. A lie you can ignore, but like, I ain't thinking about that. That's a lie. But the truth, every time you wake up, you like, I just can't stand Cat and Shannon. I gotta say something again today. He just had Stand up, sit down. That's what I would call his show. A stand up, sit down. Steve Harvey legs and feet so bad. He sit down on what? He didn't turn to Bill Cosby. He sit down on his stool like Bill Cosby. He called Cat Williams a punk ass little boy. And he'll slap him. I still got these hands if you get a little close. Because I'm kind of small. But if you get a little close, I'm going to knock you out. And we're like, what is he talking about? I know he's still ain't talking about Cat Williams. He's still talking about Cat Williams. Cat Williams already proved you lied, Steve. He showed the video. You said he stole his joke. Said he still lied. Said he is still it. We seen the video, Cedric. Cedric, I love Cedric. You lied, Cedric. Steve Harvey, he showed us the video of you and him battling in Detroit on the stage, and he ate your ass alive, and he proved that was a man unit on your head. We seen the sunroof in the back. So that's a wig you had on. That's why it was so easy when you met Marjorie to go bald. I said, ain't Marjorie made him cut off his hair? No, she just made him take it off. She just made him take it off. You too busy worried about what Cat Williams said, but it's awfully funny that you ain't saying shit to your stepdaughter that has screwed half of Hollywood. Who dragging your name in the mud, and your own twin daughters don't even use your name for fame. They got your bloodline. She just got your last name through paperwork because Marjorie was smart enough because she's a pimp. You know, Marjorie University, she got a pimp school. I'll marry you if you adopt my kids. What woman you know marry a man and make him adopt her grown-ass teenage kids? That's some pimp shit to me. You know why? When Steve Harvey died, me and my kid's gonna get his shit. His kid's gonna have a hard time getting his shit. Because I'm the wife. And these are his legal kids. So we go to court, these his children too. She made him adopt those kids. Now ain't it awfully funny? She got 2 kids by Jim Townsend. The one that got life, he out now. He ended up getting 30 years. He did 30 years, and his oldest daughter went and got him off through Obama because Steve Harvey's name goes a long way. I'm Steve Harvey's daughter, President Obama, and my daddy is in jail. And I was wondering, could you pardon my daddy, who was the drug kingpin in Memphis, Tennessee? And Obama said, yeah, because of Steve, yeah, I'd do it for you. And he got him out. Obama got her daddy out. Y'all don't think Marjorie had nothing to do with that? This was her ex-husband. She told her daughter to go to Obama to get him on and act like she don't like this man. Marjorie took her first 2 kids' father from his wife and kid. This was making me upset with women. It's a whole lot of black women out here destroying homes. And I ain't talking about all the other colored people, white, Mexican. I'm talking about us. It's a whole lot of my sisters taking men wives. Shawnee O'Neal. I mean, they all just doing this like it ain't nothing. And then when shit happen to them, here they come. Come here. Come on the bus with me. Men ain't no good. You know they ain't no good. How many homes you didn't destroy, though? Maybe that's your karma. Marjorie took that man from his wife. Jim Townsend was what? Like 30? And she was 19. 18. He left his wife and kids, married Marjorie, got her pregnant twice. They was drug kingpins. He catch a drug case. She was supposed to go to the feds too. He covered for her and just took it. I'll take all of it. That's me. He get life in prison. She meets Steve Harvey in the mix. And she met Lori daddy in the mix. She messing with Steve Harvey. And she messing with Lori's daddy at the same time. Steve didn't have no money then. Because he was still married to Mary. He was struggling. Mary took him from his first wife. Did you see what I'm saying about women? Mary took Steve from his first wife. Yet Mary all over the internet telling us what Steve did her dirty. Miss Mary, did you know Steve have a wife when you met him? She said she didn't know. So he messing with Marjorie. Marjorie messing with the other drug dealer. Steve didn't really have no money. She told Steve, when you get your shit together, when you get some money, holler at me. And that's what she said to him. She went back down to Memphis and started dealing with Lori Daddy, had Lori. Now tell me this. Y'all make this make sense to me. She was with Lori's daddy, and my understanding, they got married. They were married. Why didn't Lori's father adopt her oldest two kids? If she was that kind of woman, I just want my kids to have my husband's last name. Why didn't Lori Daddy adopt your first two by Jim Townsend, which was his rival? They both was drug kingpins, and I'm sure they didn't like each other. But while she was with Lori's daddy, she was screwing Lori's daddy cousin, allegedly. She was messing with the cousins, first cousins, kissing cousins. So they don't know right now to this day who Lori Harvey daddy is. Is either, I forgot their name. What is their name? Williams, Wilsons. They start with a W. Williams, Wilson. I forgot, but they cousins, okay? It's between the two cousins. And guess who else? Big Boom. Y'all know who Big Boom is? Big Boom is Steve's best friend, his bodyguard. I done told this story 3 or 4 times. I know it like the back of my hand. Where's Big Boom? It's like, where's Waldo? Steve paid Big Boom to leave. This is boy. Come to find out, he put Marjorie on Steve. When Steve started getting money, he didn't know where Marjorie was. You know what he did? Picked up the phone. Hey, baby, Steve got that money. He back on. He a king of comedy. You seen the tour? You better get on him. He got the money. She show back up and come in the concert late because the show late because she know he's a tender dick. So she like, if he see these eyes and these legs, he gonna lose his mind and forget he married to Mary. And he did. He stopped the whole show and said, I'm gonna marry you. Negro, you forgot you had a wife and son at home. He forgot. Start dating her again. Now he got money. Steve takes her from Lori's daddy. Then they start doing this. He divorced Mary. He making money. And she said, wait a minute. If we gonna get married, you gotta adopt my 3 kids. Now he a millionaire. The first time he was broke. She didn't say nothing about him adopting her damn kids. She didn't make Lori Daddy adopt her 2 kids. Why do you need Steve Harvey to adopt your kids, Marjorie? You know why? Because Marjorie is a pimp, Steve. You up there worried about Cat Williams, you need to be worried about Marjorie. Act like a woman, think like a man. Your wife wrote that damn book. Because she training her daughter to act like that book. Do y'all know what Lori Harvey did to Michael B. Jordan? Cute ass Keith Orr. You know what she did to him? Now, at first, when she was jumping all over Hollywood, I wasn't paying her no attention. I said, that girl crazy. I'm just tired of Lori. I wasn't paying her no attention. Even though she went with Diddy and his son. But what she did to him, I didn't like it. I'm going to tell you why. He was a virgin. He never dated a black girl. He used to run around with white kids because that's where he was raised, in a white neighborhood. So all he dated was white girls, and he had never slept with none of them. He meets Lori, and he started falling in love with her. They ran around together for a couple years, and everybody had high hopes for them. They so cute together. That's it. I think she gonna settle down with him. Who wouldn't settle down with Michael B. Jordan? Creed. Who wouldn't settle down with him? Soon as he decided, I want to marry her. He wanted to do the right thing by her. He proposed to her, and she said no. And broke up with him. Crushed the boy's whole spirit. You done took my virginity from me and embarrassed me on national TV and said no. I don't think the boy ever been the same. You don't even hear him dating no more. She mentally tore that dude down. And then the guy after him, I forgot his name, little short, dark chocolate Mendigo. Michael B warned him. He thought he was just jealous. Brother, don't do it. Because he knowing, I done did everything for this woman. I done sucked her toes. I done spent money. I done proposed. And she told me, no, you ain't got shit coming because you don't look half as the way I look. So you ain't got shit coming. He still did it. She broke his heart. The boy was suicidal, allegedly. They had to put him in a nut house. Steve Harvey worried about Cat Williams. See, you got other issues to worry about because your wife didn't come back home. Your wife left when Big Boom left. Because you know that supposed to be Lori's daddy. So that means all that time when Steve Harvey was over in Africa doing Family Feud, because you know they shipped Family Feud over to Africa. When he was over there doing his shows, he telling his boy Big Boom that he's been his bodyguard over 20 years. Hey, bro, when I'm gone, look out for my family, man. You know Marjorie and the kids. Just make sure they straight. And Big Boom sitting there drinking his beer like, oh, baby, you know I got them. You ain't got to worry about it. He Big Boom and Marjorie all over the house while you over in Africa. Bodyguarding her. Then he finally found out last year, y'all, last September, that they knew each other before he knew Marjorie. He stopped putting it together. He found out that they knew each other. And guess what? They used to date. Never told Steve they used to date. Ain't that ironic? Your ex-boyfriend call you and say, my boss, Steve Harvey, he got money now. This is your ex. You better come back and get him. Why he hooking them back up? And guess what else, y'all? Big Boom used to be a pimp. Marjorie used to date a pimp and a drug dealer. So was Steve Harvey just the lick? He was the lick. But his big bald head, thick mustache, bad foot pearl ass sitting there, knock Cat Williams out. You need to be knocking Marjorie ass out, Ike. Since you want to knock somebody out, knock her ass out. That shit don't make sense. And you scared of Big Boom. You ain't threatened Big Boom not one time. Now, I haven't heard you say, because you know Big Boom went to jail after all this happened. Jamel Peterson interviewed him. Go back in September, y'all, last year. Jamel Peterson interviewed Big Boom, the comedian. Big Boom ended up in jail. The police came out there and told him he growing weed in his yard. All kind of shit started happening. He had to pay $30,000 to get out. So his family member called Jamel Peterson, said behind that interview, my uncle, cousin, nephew in jail and shit. And you done messed up the family and Steve finna fire him. Jamel was like, I felt bad. I didn't know I did all that. Next thing you know, Big Boom get bonded out of jail and poof, he disappeared. We haven't seen Big Boom since last year. Haven't heard nothing. Steve paid that man to go away. But Marjorie somehow keep disappearing. Is she with Big Boom? When the last time y'all seen Marjorie and Steve profiling? Y'all know how they used to walk down. Steve let the big suits go. He started looking like Dwayne Wade with the floods with no socks. Had the chest hair showing. He took off the man unit. He looking like Marjorie, like she been riding a horse. All she got on is a jacket, her legs this long, and they just walking down. Have y'all seen that lately? No. Steve over there now. He didn't invite Miss Shirley and the people from the Steve Harvey morning show all at the mansion. They never been to the mansion. I thought it was like a family. They never was invited to the mansion when Marjorie was around. Miss Shirley was talking to Ernesto on the phone, her crazy ex-husband, telling him, guess what? Steve invited us over there. Marjorie ain't there. You know, if she was there, we wouldn't have came in the house. They never came to come in the house. That means she's gone. You think Steve gonna invite the people from his job to his house if his wife don't like him, if she still live there? And you know, Miss Shirley Starberry used to have a crush on Steve back in the day. I heard they used to bump uglies allegedly. So why you talking to Miss Shirley now, Steve? You lonely? Miss Shirley look good to be 68 years old. Ain't she like 68, 69? Miss Shirley look good. Mm-hmm. I heard she can still drop it like a high. I think she still got good knees, good knees. And I know she don't want Ernesto no more. That's a whole nother story. That was another video I made last year that went viral about Ernesto and Miss Shirley. She another dum-dum. But I just wanted to talk about Steve because, Steve, Cat Williams is the last of your worries, brother. Stop talking about Cat Williams. Talk about your wife. Tell us where Marjorie at. Tell us why you married Lady Heroin. Tell us why you was on vacation with Diddy after your daughter was screwing his son, Justin. And then you, her, and Diddy and Marjorie was on vacation. Tell us that, Steve. Tell us why you accepted your young daughter in her early 20s dating a man your age. Diddy's just a little bit younger than you. He my age. What Diddy, like 56, 57? Marjorie, Lori still ain't 30 yet. Well, at that time, Lori was what, like 21? Why you take Diddy on vacation with your little girl? And tell us why you love Lori more than you love your twins that came from your sack. Your twins came from you. Lori came from the Wilson brothers or the Williams, whatever they name. She came from over there. And she may be big booms. You give her more love and attention than you do your own damn kids. And your son that look just like you. He came out and said you was beating him breakfast, lunch, and dinner. His mama been trying to sue you, but you made her sign an NDA that she couldn't talk about all the stuff you did. You took her to court so Mary couldn't talk. You shut her up, shut up. Put a muzzle on her. I don't want nobody to know my truth. Then, that ain't it, y'all. He came after YouTubers. Now, have y'all ever seen Will Smith come after us? Have y'all ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce come after YouTubers? If you got enough time to come after YouTubers, you got too much damn time on your hand. Floyd Mayweather, have you seen him come after YouTubers? All these celebrities get talked about. Kanye, have you seen him come after YouTubers? Kim Kardashian, do you see them coming after YouTubers? How you look being a multi-millionaire messing with somebody that's getting some YouTube money? That means you got too much time in your hand and the truth is hurting you. Steve Harvey made a threat, said he was going to beat every YouTuber ass on sight. And I was ready. I said, where he at? Where's Steve at? Because I'm the first in line. Y'all behind me. I'm arguing with Tasha K and everybody. I'm first. Shit. I don't want him to get tired. I want him to whoop my ass real good because I need that money. Because as soon as he even look at me, I'm going to fall into a seizure. I'm not playing with Steve. I said, oh, you whooping our ass? Oh, yes. I'm ready for mine. But he threatened all the YouTubers. He said he whooping all our asses on sight. He go whoop Cat Williams. He finna whoop all our asses. He whooping everybody's ass but the person who slept with his bodyguard. And now he looking like a fool because he can't take it back. Cheaper to keep her. You can't divorce her. You can't take back the legal documents you signed for her children. And them kids probably don't even call Steve. They probably don't even call Steve. Checkmate, her and her kids somewhere on the island with their real daddies. And waiting for Steve to die. Daddy, you know he gonna die soon. His feet bad. They wait for him to die so they all can live good. She might be with Jim Townsend. Her real love. But this is your girl Nina from Breaking with Strong Woman. I just want to tell y'all, a lot of people are fake. This whole shit, y'all be getting mad at me. You know, I know a lot of y'all right now talking shit. Y'all be getting mad at me Because I call a spade a spade. All that, don't be up in people's business. They business is at my job. YouTube is my job. When I click on my phone and I see what's going on, and it say that Steve Harvey just checked Cat Williams, and Marjorie did this and that, and Judge Mathis explaining he ain't been with no little kids at the airport. What I supposed to talk about? I'm supposed to just be quiet. Judge Mathis just put his whole business all over the internet. He just explained a whole interview to TMZ at the airport. Looking like he stank. And I'm just going to be real. Sweating coming on down. Look like he just came from an F off. I think he probably just came from Diddy house. He look all sticky and moist. Now, when the truth come out, I just want y'all to do this. When the truth come out, would y'all please say, Nina said it? Nina said it. Because the truth gonna come out. It's 2024. We still got what it's the end of August. Tomorrow's the last day of August. August is the longest month of the year. Did y'all know that? I know some more 31st months, but August is supposed to be the longest 31st month of the year. August is the hottest. But we got August, we got September, October, November, December. We have 4 months. Well, 160 more days, just about. 4, 8, 12, 16, about 100. No, it's like, what, 30 days, 3, 6, 9, 120 some days left. 130 days. Could y'all imagine what's going to happen in this 130 days? It's a whole lot of shit that got to get squeezed in. And some shit gonna come out. The truth. And it don't surprise me. I don't know why y'all be so damn surprised. I mean, y'all be getting so mad. Y'all be acting like these celebrities are not human beings. This shit be so funny to me when y'all be arguing with folks. Somebody got mad at me about today because I was talking about Pastor Henderson. You need to stop lying on the church. Girl, bye. You want to believe that God told that man to ask everybody for $2,100? Your ass going to hell with him. That shit be making me mad. Where's your common sense? Did you get your $2,100? See, she probably one of the ones gave up her $2,100. Don't want to look stupid. But use your damn common sense. If Judge Mathis, now put it this way. If your granddaddy can cheat, if your ex-husband can cheat, if your son can cheat, if your boyfriend can cheat, why you don't think Judge Mathis can cheat? Why you don't think Linda can cheat? Miss Linda Mathis, I ain't putting nothing past her. Why you don't think she can cheat with Keith the Oil? She might have a woman. I don't put nothing past nobody. But y'all be putting people up here on a pedestal because they got a name as being celebrities. They the worst ones. Look at Diddy. A multi-millionaire freaky booty man. He a billionaire freak ass. I was at the zoo with my kids a couple weeks ago. I tried to interview Bubbles. Bubbles was up in the zoo. He kept running up in the cage. Didn't want to talk to me. I said, Bubbles, I know your ass know the truth. He wouldn't say nothing. He know. He was limping too. I think he been to too many freak offs. You know, yesterday was Michael's birthday. What is it? Yesterday, 28? It's just now, I'm to the point that much as I love New Edition, much as I love Michael Jackson, Prince, all my favorites, Whitney Houston, all this truth are coming on these people, in my head hurt. And I said, Lord Jesus, don't tell me they was doing this shit. I want my money back. You know how many concerts I went to? Do you know how many t-shirts and posters and Black Beat and Right On magazines I done bought? I need my money back. Because I was contributing to the devil. You know how many songs I done bought, how many races? We used to buy records and albums. I used to have album covers all over my wall. We didn't have CDs and downloads. We had to go buy records. It took time to go to the record store to pick out the record you want. You take your allowance and you had to take your allowance and buy a record that was like $12. You come to find out these people just all some heathens. And y'all take up for them. Don't you talk about God's anointing. Who was God anointed first? Show it to me. Show him to me. crazy. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see what y'all talking about. I know I ain't tripping. I know I'm not. I ain't gonna read y'all comments. I'm just gonna give y'all some shout outs because y'all comments great. Hey Jason, how you doing? Hi Folletta. Hey Sheila. Honest Eunice Fuller. Hey P Smitty, how you doing? P Smitty, could you tell me what's your gender? Because I don't know if you, I don't want to say that because I know I'm about to make you a mod. David been working on my back end of my channel. I haven't forgot about you. But what is your gender? Is your name Patricia? Patrick? P, we don't know what P Smitty is. We need to know. Hey Capricorn girl, how you doing, love? Yes, it sounds guilty. Judge Mathis just get to explain it. I ain't do that. Did nobody even ask you that shit? We didn't even know nothing about that, Judge Mathis. You sound like President Clinton. I did not sleep with that woman. I just got some semen on her dress. Hey Brian, how are you? Hey Alice, Jesse, how you doing? Alton, Envy, Angel, how y'all all doing tonight? Miss Ruby, I hope y'all enjoy. Hey Daisy, hey Paul. He said I need a white guy. What the color got to do with it, Paul? She's good looking enough to get a white guy. Oh, wait a minute, Paul. Wait, see, now you didn't say something you shouldn't say. Oh, you got to be good looking to get a white guy. That's what you're trying to say. It's just certain ones you would talk to some good looking black girls. You don't want to talk to no funny looking black girl. You got to be cute to talk to us. If you come over here with us, you got to be cute. That's what you're trying to say to me, Paul. Oh, y'all got them rules over there. Okay. Maybe it's time to get a white guy. Paul is trying to sell himself over here. What did it say? Did your grandmama, don't you talk about my grandmama, Paul, ever have a white guy? My great-great-great-grandmama did. And it was your granddaddy, Paul. Mister. I got a whole lot of white people in my family. Sure do. Sure do. Sandeep, how you doing? Lolo, hey, hey. April, how are you? 831. Vibes. Tribe, how are you? DJ, how you doing? DJ throwing up from the stuff I said. Nasty. She's talking about Dwayne Wade getting his talent tossed. Gabrielle got a carpet tongue. That's what she got. Who gonna go with that Gabrielle after she said she didn't lick Dwayne Wade butt? For real. What man finna kiss her now? Anytime they kiss her, they gonna think they licking Dwayne Wade's butt. They be like, girl, you can't kiss me. Hey, Anita. Anita says she waited a long time to leave. His habits are nothing new. You sure right. She knew what this man was doing. And I bet everybody was telling, probably even her kids, mama, just leave. And she didn't. Hey, Joseph. It's just sad. Yes, fix the crown. That's right. I'm trying to help Miss Linda fix her crown. I am trying my best to help her, and I pray that she work it out. I don't want to see Miss Linda die unhappy one day. She's getting older. You know what? I'm not the kind of person, and I said this a few times, and let me fix what I was saying. Let me clear that up. Just because you've been with somebody 39 years don't mean you're supposed to die with them. Maybe that's the expiration date. Everything got an expiration date. Nobody said you should die unhappy because you've been with somebody. See, that's the world's way. You've been with him too long. You might as well just stay. Now it makes sense, Miss Linda. God won't hold it against you now, ma'am. When the abandonment, you right there where the scriptures say you can divorce if you are being cheated on, infidelity, beat on, or abandoned. He just said he was gone 3 weeks at a time, several times. That's abandonment. So you would well within your rights to divorce that man, and he have to take care of you for the rest of your life because he abandoned his marriage. And it sounds like it's infidelity because he sounds like he's guilty. There's something that we didn't even ask him. He tried to hurry up and tell it before Whitney Williams pop up what she in. Whitney Williams might get better just to tell the story. I'm now, you know what I believe, y'all? I believe they did something to Wendy. I really believe they all did something to her. She knew too much. I really believe it's something else behind Hollywood that did something to Wendy Williams because she was busting shit wide open. But guess what? The truth shall be told. This your girl Nina from Breakfast Strong Woman. Stop putting these superstars on a pedestal. If you poke them, they're going to bleed. They just like anybody else. That's why if I see them, I didn't see so many superstars. I don't be like, oh, that's such and such. I be like, hey, how you doing? I remember I met Blair Underwood at the Forum. New Edition was performing. At this time, I think, I was 18. I was 17. I was there for the summer. We had already hung out with New Edition. We already had a nice time. This was the day before I was leaving. New Edition had a concert. Actually, damn it, it was August the 31st. I was 17. Today is August 30th. That's crazy. I'm sitting there in the audience at the Forum where the Lakers play. This is where they had their concerts. I look over and I say, oh my God, that look like Rockwell. You know Rockwell. It always feel like somebody's watching me. Rockwell was sitting right over by us. Then I look around again, I see the group Climax. I have a meeting in the ladies' room. Y'all remember them? I'll be back real soon. I said, damn, that's Climax. So I'm like, oh my God, it's stars just sitting in the audience. See, this is why they be in LA. They just be in the audience at concerts. So we went, it was halftime or intermission. So we finna go get us something to eat. And I looked all the way up and said, oh my God, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We screaming and hollering, he hugging us. We see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So my cousin had disappeared, and I'm like, where's my cousin? She didn't, we're supposed to stay together. I'm fussing. And so I hear somebody say, what you so mad for? I turn around, y'all, and I just went ballistic. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Guess who it was? Fine ass Blair Underwood. I mean, we were seeing everybody that night. We forgot we was at the New Edition concert. We looking at everybody in the audience. We turned backwards. The concert over here, we turned backwards. Look like that's such and such. Oh my God. Man, I went back home with big pendants of Blair Underwood on me, Kareem, Rockwell. People like, you met all them people? And you know the haters at school. You know California got a bunch of lookalikes. So I went and found every New Edition member and got a lookalike. I went and found Rockwell, got a lookalike. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's a whole bunch of 7'10" men running around with a Lakers jersey on. What did he wear? Was it Lakers? I don't even know who Kareem played for. I know he was at the game. But anyway, I'm used to stars. I've been around them. Blair was jumping up and down, screaming with us, playing. I'm like, oh my God, he's so damn fine. He looked good in person, y'all. He looked better in person. And he still look good to this day. He just got married too. But it's your girl Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. Stop putting these people on pedestals. They're only human beings, damn it. They're only human beings. So don't check me about saying something about these folks. Because you talk about your cousins, don't you? Don't you? You talk about your uncles. You talk about your neighbors, your boss. You talk about a whole lot of people. But you take up for these superstars you don't even know. But your dog got your nephew. You know, I don't let him come to my house. That nigga a rogue. I don't let him come to my house. I don't even deal with my sister no more. But you better not say nothing about Beyonce. I bet you that. Oh, you better take your hands off of Pastor Henderson. You would talk about everybody in your family, but you would take up for them people. Never met them in your life. Don't know what their character is. And you would fight tooth and nails for them. You will fall out with me and I'm a stranger. Fall out with me and say, I'm going to unsubscribe to your channel. I'm going to unsubscribe right now and I'm going to write YouTube a letter. Never met me in your life. And want to delete my whole channel because I said something about your favorite superstar. That shit is ridiculous to me. Y'all better go get some help. Go play on somebody's sofa, please. But y'all have a good night. I got some work to do. I've been trying to stay up and do a commercial. Y'all need to go get this. Natural energy is no sugar in this. This is V8, but it's not like the regular V8. This is the juice V8. It gives you natural energy, and it has nothing but good stuff in it. Okay, go get some of this and take a chill pill. I'll talk to y'all in the morning. Good night. Have a good night, y'all. Bye-bye.